first main thing we did with the serve was break it down with the toss.
Right.
Okay? The toss, you have to have, in the toss, you got to be able to toss flat.
Right.
Where it's in the air and it doesn't move. It doesn't have all the spin. The more spin, the more movement, the less control.
Okay.
Okay? So you either have to toss it with your fingertips like this, or you have to toss it like this. Okay? Two ways to toss. Either way is fine. Second important part of the toss is tossing it where it touches your leg and goes up. This way, again, you have something to push off from. It makes it easier. We're trying to make the toss as easy as possible. The third thing about the toss is that we release the toss late in the air. Instead of releasing so early where it has less control, we release it late in the air. So again, now we'll put it all together. Like this, the toss is flat, it's off my leg, and I release it late, and there I'm getting a more consistent toss. That's the whole goal, where it's more consistent. Instead of the toss going all over the place, it's control. Look at that, same place all the time. Same place, all the time, releasing late like that. Then what we did next is, because the isolation part of the serve was off, we isolated with the overhead. Okay, so instead of worrying about the toss, now I was basically tossing it to Jonathan by just making him do an overhead. Okay, now the thing is, on the overhead, just like the serve, we're looking first to hit with the continental grip. We're getting the continental grip, right, like this. And the key is that at the top, like this, we want the racket face like this, instead of like this how Jonathan was, because when he's like this, then the ball goes to the left. So we want the ball we want the racket face like this, and we want it to go through the contact and then pronate it down. So it's like this. It's like I'm going to give myself my own overhead. I'm like this, going like this, and then I go down like this. Snap it, down. Snap it, down. And then I can hit it straight, right where my contact is. Instead of going like this at the contact where Jonathan was, where it was this, and then every service to the left. Why do we want to have this snap down and hit it straight? Because it gets to the player's backhand, which is key. So then the next step after that is we combine the toss with the snap. So it's like this. We can do this even on like a half motion. Okay, so we can isolate the snap. Okay, so I toss it like this, and then I just snap it down like this. Like this. See, the toss is off my leg, straight. And again, why do we want to have such a great toss? Because the serve, we need balance on the serve. Okay, we need to be like a statue. Like this. Like this. I'm a statue. Then when I'm a statue, now I'm ready for the next shot. Okay? So that's the video I want you to study.
Okay.